long. All right, so Buzz News, assessments are gonna go away. We really need to focus on our studio time, our art projects and submissions, on building your portfolios, because artists become better artists by making art, not by taking tests. So you will see much less of those in Buzz. And if it's mentioned in the directions somehow, maybe there's like a two-part assessment that's project and assessment, but the assessment part is not visible, don't worry about it, okay? Submissions, I've noticed some students are still having trouble with what and how to submit on Buzz. And so I wanna know how I can help. Students today have told me, walk us through the process in one video, not in a bunch of little ones. Okay, so please watch what I will show you. So if you scroll down, this is level 5, but you will see now much less stuff under module 1, and you'll see this going forward. The blank pages are, the blank page icons are where the activities are. Those are where the lessons are, the studio time, the learning, the fun parts, okay? And then this little page with a box in it, that is the submission. So you'll see for each activity, you'll see the lesson itself and then the submission part, okay? So when you are ready to submit, right? You're already done with all the lessons, you're just ready to go back and submit. You click on the submission box, and Buzz isn't very helpful. It says, submit the assignment following the instructions in the lesson, okay? So this student here, they even did it right in submitting their portfolio and the slide number, but they had some random piece of artwork in their portfolio because this is fake student, okay? So their teacher, their art teacher gave them a 0, not because their art was bad, but to get their attention that, hey, something's wrong with your submission. How you find out what that is you can either check the grades as I've shown you before, or when you're in the submission, look right here, view grade details takes you to the same spot. So you can see the feedback from your teacher of what is supposed to be submitted here. But Buzz tells you too in more detail. So if you're resubmitting, I will leave you some information here. Please always make sure that you're clicking on wherever you see the comment boxes. I will, when I grade your artwork, I will also give you some comment to read or listen to there as well. But let me close that. So how do you know where it says following the instructions in the lesson? So where's the lesson? If I scroll down here, I want to go back to the previous activity, which is where the lesson is itself. And this is after you've done all of the pages, all of the activities in them. When you're ready to turn in your assignment, where you find your assignment is on the last page of the lesson. It's called What is My Assignment? Click on there, and that's where it tells you in detail what you're going to finish up. And very often it is a wrap up of an assignment that you've done over multiple studio times in that lesson. So for lesson 5, for level 5, for 101, it's the realism, abstract, and non-objective landscape that you've worked on before. And now remember, ignore the rubrics. It takes you through the steps to finish it. So for this, it has you use a black marker to finish an outline, and then there will always be a wrap up. Read the lesson, complete the activities in the lesson, complete and save the assignment, which is your artwork, and submit your work to 101 line. Okay, so once you're ready and your artwork is ready, now you can click on the next activity. And I'm gonna go in here, and this was obviously wrong, I'm the student, so I'm just gonna highlight all of that and delete it. Or if it's your first time, you just click in the submission box. Now watch how easy it is with your portfolio. I'm gonna open another tab, go to my Google Drive, or some of you like to go to Google Slides, whatever is easiest to go get your portfolio from your Google Drive. It's nice to know the name of your portfolio. I put the word example in my portfolio so it would be easy to find. You can often find it in your recents as well. So here's my portfolio. Isn't it pretty? I've been working on it inspired by your beautiful portfolios. So I have a slide here ready. I show you in the About Your Portfolio slides how to add slides and color and labels and things like that. So at the very least, you need to label it what assignment it goes with, right? So I'm gonna put this in 0101 line. So on my portfolio, it needs to say 101 line. And this is an example for the level 3, that's the gestural sketch. And so I got fancy and wrote gestural sketch 2020 to be more artsy, but As long as it says level line 101 or whatever the activity is right next to it, I will be happy. So now look at how easy it is. Go to that slide, click on the little tiny box with a little tinier mountain in it, and choose camera. The first time you might have to say yes and accept access. And now I'm going to hold my artwork. And you want to hold it steady. You don't want it at a weird angle. You want it nice, and it's backwards too, so it takes some getting used to. Nice and as close as you need it. I'm going to click the button. You can take a few different pictures, so if you're not sure if that first one's straight, there you go. And then you can look at them, choose with, wow, neither one of them was super straight, were they? I'm going to try again. And don't worry about you being in the picture. That one was a little better. My hand's just a little shaky. So there we go. I'm going to click on the picture I want and click insert. Now I can either click on the crop image button or just double click it and grab the little black bars here and move them in. Sometimes I will accidentally grab the green or the blue boxes instead, and that will move your picture around and distort it. You don't want to do that. So you want to undo, use the undo button here, and then go back in and make sure you grab the black ones. There we go. It's okay sometimes to crop off a little bit of the picture. I can click outside of it, and now I can resize it and make it bigger. I recommend no more than maximum 2 to 4 pictures per slide, but this is the only one I have for this assignment and the only one that's required. So, got it on there, looking nice. Now, all you have to do to turn it in is click share. You've already shared it with me previously, so you don't have to do that again. You just copy the link. Now, you're gonna hop over to Buzz, and you right click, which on a Chromebook is 2 fingers. If you have a mouse, you right click and choose paste. And then I'm just gonna click space, type space, and then slide. And I need to figure out what slide it's on so I can go back and look here. It's on slide number 5. And so I'm gonna say slide 5. And then I'm going to click either submit my work if it's the first time or resubmit my work if it's after that. And that is how to correctly use your portfolio to submit your artwork. The benefit of that is that then your artwork lives in this great portfolio that you have access to outside of Buzz. You can share on screen, you can share different ways, not just your artwork being stuck in the Buzz boxes, okay? So I think this is a much nicer way, and it allows you guys to do things like add some fun extra slides, like if you did some Halloween art or anything that you want, you can really have fun with making the portfolio a custom place to show off your work. But at minimum requirement, you're required to put your Buzz artwork in it, label it, put the link here, and tell me what slide it is, okay? So now you know how to properly use Buzz and your portfolio together.